Greetings and welcome back everyone to XCOM 2, where in the last episode we rescued a bunch of people from a haven attack by Advent. Now in this episode we are going to continue gathering some supplies, and then we are... Well, we got a load of supplies, we've got some new staff available, we've got intel down here. We could plant down some extra things here and there. We could also pick up chili to get suit up. I think that is actually a fairly high priority. But taking out Indonesia is also quite high. Let's head over to the black market, see what we can do with the intel that we've got. We're gonna need about 4 or 5 days to build a relay satellite, and then about 40 intel to get to Indonesia. They're interested in our Eladium crystals, nanoscale vests, and advanced repeater stores. Well, you can bugger off. Superior scope, superior auto loader. Superior hair trigger. There's lots of superior things there. Very nice indeed. Nat King, engineer, 80 intel. We just flat out don't have the intel for any of this. Okay. Well, that's fair enough then. I guess we could just pop down here, and we might end up with more intel than if we go back and scan at the HQ. And I'm willing to do that. But first, we are going to plant down... This is going to take 2 to 4 days, and it will be 125 supplies. I mean, we've got supplies right now, so we should use them. There we go. Well, let's get this built, and then we'll be moving on down there. And perfect. An extra 106 supplies coming in from there. That's actually pretty nice. Or rather, it's the new total is 106. Right, intel next. And it looks like we may be spending a little bit of time in the base, just gathering our forces, working out what we're doing. We've got 1 day on the chrysalid autopsy.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome. Though it is intriguing.
You know what? This is probably the first research where I genuinely believe that you couldn't have predicted what you found out.
My own intellectual curiosity is not enough to overcome my doubts as to whether or not it was really a wise decision for our troops to bring this particular specimen on board the ship.
Okay. Codename Chrysalis. Really? That's hardly inspired. New item available, Hellweave. Really? Okay. An inherently terrifying and unpleasant species to encounter by surprise. I can only admire our troops for their courage in dealing with the species known as the chrysalid. Mirroring the general form of a common arthropod, immediately noticeable is its sleek, armored exoskeleton protecting its segmented body. Of particular concern for our troops are the horned points of the chrysalid's fangs and legs, capable of inflicting critical injuries on their own. They also allow for the creature's gruesome means of rapid reproduction in the field. Although Central Officer Bradford insists that he witnessed a different, equally invasive means of chrysalid gestation during the earliest days of the war, there is no evidence that such attacks still occurred. Oh, okay, so it's completely different then. Unfortunately, from what he's described, I would say the aliens have actually evolved the process into a more efficient and deadly solution. The chrysalids we see today inject a venom that immediately begins softening the structure of their victim's internal organs, preparing the subject to serve as both the material for a gestation cocoon and as a ready supply of nutrients for the chrysalid young. Should the victim fail to receive medical support and expire, the cocoon will form shortly thereafter. Assuming the cocoon is not destroyed during the initial gestation period, we can expect up to 3 chrysalid young to emerge after an impressively short period of growth. Recent reports from the field indicate some form of burrowing behavior, perhaps another evolution of past techniques. In this case, likely for defensive purposes. Our troops should be well advised to watch where they step in the future. God, that's terrifying. Hellweave. Hellweave not only grants a bonus to soldier health, but will return damage to any enemy melee attacks and grants 100% chance to set them afire. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think there's anything for you to research, unfortunately, Tegan.
I've started to wonder how the Advent administration views our current band of renegades. Do they see us as an actual threat? Or more of a nuisance?
I like to imagine they genuinely think of us as a threat at this point. Right. Let's go ahead, pass a little bit more time. We've almost got new side training. Schism. Insanity now does a small amount of guaranteed damage and applies rupture to a target. Continue training, please. Now we've got Fuse. If an enemy is carrying explosives, they can be remotely detonated. Fortress. The side operative is immune to fire, poison, acid, and explosive damage. Soulfire does guaranteed psionic damage to an organic enemy, ignores cover and armor. I like this. I do truly like this. The fact that it ignores armor, though, that makes it quite a potent power. But I'm going to go with this one. I think that has a little bit more use tactically. Oh, wow. 225 supplies for that. That is horrific. Okay. Time to continue. Always time to continue. There we go. Power coil shielded. Power coil shielded. A new room is available for constructing a facility. Enter Elysium is now available. So is Braden Harrison. Loot recovered. Elerium crystals 30. I do believe, everyone, that this means we'll be able to build some awesome stuff shortly. Okay. Oh, it costs no power because it's a shielded power coil. No, we want a relay. Significant increase to power output. Go ahead and build it. Really, that's the only sensible thing to do. So that's 6 days. Have we got an extra engineer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I wish I could upgrade you. Or even you. Upgrade would take 125 supplies and more power than I've got. But soon, oh so soon, in the meanwhile, we'll go ahead and we'll start excavating this area. Elysium, get to work, please. There we go. Upgrade that. We want the shadow chamber, and that's probably going to be the first thing we build over here once we get a chance. Okay. Proving ground task is done in 2 days. Experimental power weapon, heavy weapon, I think. There we go. The blaster launcher. This AI-assisted high-explosive shell launcher can guide its explosive projectile around obstacles and ensure maximum target impact. One blaster launcher has been added to the inventory. That is just so amazing. So amazing. Okay. What else are we working on now? No current item. Well, let's change this. Choose a project, please. We could go for another experimental heavy weapon. I'm not sure. Is it always going to be the same thing or different? I don't know. Could increase Soza's survivability in a dramatic fashion. That's the Warden armor, I believe we got. Experimental grenade, experimental ammo. You know what? I think it's time for us to grab an experimental ammo.
We'll get started right away, Commander.
Yes, please.
I'll send word when the project is complete.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
Commander?
Now, in terms of items, we've got all we need. We just need supplies now. A lot of supplies. But that's all we need. And we can have the rifles. The lance, the pistol, the cannon, they can wait, I feel. I feel they're not super important. Okay, chrysalid corpses are needed there. We need a lot of supplies here, but that is going to be so useful in the end.
I probably could have saved a lot of time repairing the ship's systems if we had any idea how to translate their language.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we don't come across many linguists out here.
Also, our chief engineer seems to have an incredibly bad short-term memory. Keeps telling me the same thing over and over again. Okay, review targets. Right, we've got rapid response, guarantees reinforcements on all guerrilla ops. We've got alloy padding, gives advent units extra armor. We would get an engineer for that one. We would get a ranger, a major. Ooh, that is possible. 183 supplies, but it's very difficult. Vigilance, increase detection radii of enemies. Destroy the alien relay. What's this one? Recover item from an advent facility. Or hack the hidden resistance computer. What's New Mexico's? Gives them all extra armor. I don't want extra armor wandering around. And an engineer sounds really bloody good. I think we know where we're going.
Course for Sector 8.
Let's get out there. Okay, we need to get rid of that sooner rather than later, but we're going to need the intel before we can even start looking at that. Okay, this time... Yeah, you're coming with us because you've got a new funky thing you can do. However, you are not. We are bringing instead Mob. And you are not. We are bringing instead... I really do feel that we need to start training up some of our new people. I need to start training some of these as side troops, really. I do want to have a sniper. Actually, you know what, Rauri, you are coming along, but I'm not going to have 2 rangers this time. Sorry, Rumba. I'm going to bring along... Yeah, Shireen Nichols. I want you to start being trained up. You're gonna ghost Mob. You're gonna learn the ways of being a medic. Now, let's edit your loadout. We've got Scrambling Mark II, good. I'll give you an extra Skulljack, I suppose. You know what? Make utility items available. Yes. And make armor available. Yes. I will actually come back to you in a moment. We need to set up everyone else first. Right, you're set. How about you? In terms of your weapons... I'm not sure I really need to give you anything there. It might be better on someone like Marb, honestly. But you definitely want the spider suit. Have I not got a spider suit? Oh, sure, I gave someone a spider suit. Did I never build one? I might not have. Oh, that's remarkably frustrating if I didn't. Let me bring Brightstone along. Brightstone? Are you wearing awesome stuff that you shouldn't be wearing? Yeah, you bloody scamp that you are. I said, remove the armor, you cheeky chappy. My goodness. Just can't trust Dad Brightstone sometimes. Gets in his mind that a suit of armor belongs to him, and that's it. You're not going to ever be able to separate him from it. Okay, that's all pretty nice. Let's check out your weapon, shall we? No, actually, I think everything is pretty good for now. Yeah, okay. So you've got your spider suit. I am going to give... As you're not going to be a very useful person early on, let's go ahead and give you an extra suit so that you are useful. I will give you a little bit of upgrade on your weapon. I'm not going to give you any superior things. I'm sorry, but no. You can have a scope and you can have a repeater. There we go. And you can have a basic repeater. There we go. We'll eventually get you better stuff. In time. I think you're good to go otherwise. Marb, super want you to have a Skulljack. Also, anything else? No, I think you're good as you are. Oh, yeah, you need a med kit. Where's the med kit? Where's my med kit? Ah, yes. In that case, you can have the Mimic Beacon. There we go. Our medic is properly equipped as a medic. I could build another med kit, I suppose. I kind of want to. No, for now you can just be out and about. We'll actually just give you a med kit once you've got med kit worthy skills. I suppose you can have the battle scanner. Right, okay. It's time for us to give you something a little bit more powerful. That does is 4 to 7, clip size 1, range 27, radius 4. Range significantly larger, less of a radius, but much better damage. Fire guided blaster bomb at a target area. High-tech rocket launcher whose projectile can navigate around blocking terrain. With the right squad composition and tactics, it can be used to devastate groups of enemies from extreme range. There we go. Enjoy. We are going to give... Who else are we going to bring along? Yeah, we're going to have Ms. Carsonell coming with us. You've got one set of... Actually, I would love it if you had the blaster launcher instead. Because Dark Aavak is more likely to be getting up close and personal. Ms. Carsonell can have the blaster launcher. You've already got a good grenade there. I'll give you a flashbang here just in case. Got one mimic beacon, two mimic beacons. I think this is a reasonable setup. Check your weapons. Mob. I do really want to upgrade your weapon. If I can, I want to change the weapon loadout. I want to just remove that weapon, put on a superior... Currently got a repeater and an advanced stock. So a superior... Well, is it just a basic repeater we got there? Yes. And we've already got an advanced stock. We got a superior stock? We don't, actually. Oh. Okay, well, you can have an advanced repeater at any rate. It'll give you an instant kill chance of 10%, and missed shots will do 2 damage. So, there we go. That's a reasonable weapon for you, I feel. How about your weapon? Could that do with an upgrade? It's got an advanced hair trigger and a laser sight. It's actually not a bad one to have. An advanced stock. Missed shots cause 2 damage. Advanced hair trigger. Got a bonus action chance of 10. Plus 15 chance to have an extra action. That is actually pretty amazing. I think so, yes. The laser sight is giving me a plus 15% on criticals. Sorry, plus 5. So yeah, we'll go to superior laser sight for this one. There we go. Now that is a very nasty weapon there. Very nasty weapon indeed. Anyone else want a bit of an upgrade? Let's check on Squishy. Does Squishy need an upgrade? Squishy's got an expanded magazine and an advanced scope. Advanced stock would be nice. Hair trick. No, we'll go with an advanced stock. And the advanced scope, yeah, we'll just leave it as. There we go. And how about your weapon here? Because you're actually pretty good at aiming. So it would be nice to advance this a little bit more. You've got a regular scope. I can't put anything else on it. That's a shame. Okay, advanced hair trigger. Yeah, cannot upgrade. Okay, well, we're ready to go then. So, launch mission. It's taken us a while, but we'll see how things go. Now, we've got a new psionic skill to use with this. However, from what I understand, the psionic trooper does not gain promotions in the same way. Killing things doesn't help. Only time spent in the Psi Lab teaches them new skills. So, I'm generally going to avoid giving them the killing blow if there's anyone else eligible.
We just got word from the Resistance. One of their operatives located an Advent data vault in this area.
Okay.
Storing information critical to the latest alien operation. We're moving in to seize that data and stop their progress before this goes any further.
Let's cover therapy dissemination files.
And secure the area.
Okay. Operation Purple Whale. Yeah, it's kind of fitting given that we brought along a psionic.
Menace 1-5.
Okay.
We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position.
Oh, we've got to get right up to it.
Self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Okay, we'll do our best. Any bad guys? No? No bad guys. It's always good. What an awesome name for a Psi Trooper. Midnight. I like it. Now, is that on the top floor? No, it's on the bottom floor. And we're right next to that building, so... Cherie. Let's get you forward.
On my way.
Mob. We'll move you in a moment. Tombstone. What I'd deeply like is if you would get up there, honestly. It's not going to give you any cover initially, but get up there. What can you see? Okay. Oh my lord. 2 codexes? That's terrifying. That's genuinely very, very frightening. I could open up hard with the an attack from Miss Castanel's blaster launcher, actually. That might be good. I've also got Void Rift, but can I? Oh, that might be glorious. That would be a very strong opening. Very strong opening indeed. Marv, let's get you closer.
Begebe mich zu dieser Position.
Thank you very much. I would really like it if you could skulljack one of them, like, so bad. If you could skulljack... or is it just killing one of them reduces the advent timer? Because that is all pretty good. Right, well, I know where they are, so let's open up strong. I'm going to hope that this blaster bomb does not require that you haven't moved. No, good. We're going to open up strong. We're just going to send this over there and exploderize a bunch of stuff. Go. Launch. That is so cool. Hello. I've come to give plasma hugs.
They're on to us.
Best kind of hugs, if you ask me. Now, they're going to clone. It's going to cause issues, but hopefully they're fairly low health. Yes, they are. They are within a fast hands kill. Alright. Sorry, fast hands? Lightning hands. 87. 65. You'd have to get a good hit on that one. Okay, just go for a lightning hand. Just straight up. Go for it. Good. Oh no, he dodged it. Scoundrel. Alright. 65, 34. They're actually in a fairly neat little position there, I think. You can wipe out both of them with this. Please do.
Step into the void.
Indeed. Don't take your crazy cyber brains, though. I want those. Leave the cyber brains behind, please.
Target's cleared.
Good. Got a 78 there. Got a 65. Got a 64. 67. Well, you know what? He's going to have to move. I could go for killing zone because they're going to be active. But let's just see first, shall we? I don't want you... Well, you've already been revealed, but you can become concealed whenever you really want to. You won't do enough damage to kill, unfortunately. You very well might. So, go ahead. Okay, that's actually exactly what I wanted, because that has... it actually hasn't brought them as close to death as I'd really wanted him to. 64. No, actually, it is close enough. If you can hit, it's a kill. Ah, bad luck, bad luck. You're new to this. It's okay. It's alright. No. It's alright. It's fine. I could... Got a 90% chance. And the best you could do is almost kill it. Dark Aavak could just go out and sword it. But Dark Aavak would then be in a very awkward position. Well, you got a 65% chance of just killing it with this. Go on then. There we go. Always trust in Dark Aavak's ability to kill things.
You can't handle me.
Indeed they cannot. Right, now I want killing zone over here because I know that something is likely to approach. Namely the codec. Ah, scallywags! You cheating scoundrel, you! Oh, balls. You've just done exactly the same thing. Just disabled our weapons. You utter scallywag. Like crazy levels of scallywaggery here. But I could just go for a pistol shot. Do it. There we go. Now hopefully that should turn that off. No? Oh. Well, that sucks. Alright then. Get over there. Good ability, mind you. I could hack. Let's find out what it is. Got 7 turns to get where we need to be. And there's going to be one more codex somewhere out there. Right. 100% small resource cache. Failed hack will result in all enemies gaining defense and mobility bonus. I would really like a lot of supplies, Mob. Mob, why? Why? This what? Mob, you have failed me yet again. Yet again, Mob. You know, I was joking about you being the source of the curse, but I'm starting to wonder if I might have been correct. Miss Castanel, you're going to have to reload, I'm afraid. And that does make me a little bit nervous. However, Dark Aavak can conceal.
I won't see a thing.
And then move up. Go.
Moving out.
Find me bad guys.
Got a hostile squad here.
Okay. Got a lot of rockets we can use. It's okay. It's Castanel. What an awesome attack they made. They disabled my entire bloody squad. You got a rocket launcher, though. Reload. And simply put, I need everyone to reload. However, I would like you to move out of the crazy psionic blast because it might just disable your gun again. That would suck.
Sure thing.
There we go. Thank you very much. You're a very accommodating fellow.
Good to go.
Oh, scallywags! Didn't realize that's how that would work. Okay, I'll bear that in mind in the future. You get. Right, reload your gun then.
Back in.
Also, could you kinda take some cover? I mean, there's not much cover up here. But you can sort of be over here, I suppose.
I hope it's worth it.
So do I. Right. Well. Dark Aavak can get me a little bit more intel, if you please. Also need to reload. So reload now.
Reloaded.
I could actually have you just attack. Lob a rocket in there, perhaps. If I could get a couple of people in position to all shoot rockets at the same time, that would actually work really well. A very quick way to resolve that issue.
Rolling.
Thank you. Now, 4 turns on Void Rift, but Insanity will be available much sooner.
Heading out.
And it does guarantee damage, but it'll only work on something that's got a brain, I assume. It'd be funny if it did. Oh, you can get it all the way in there, but you just need the proper eyes on the target, really. Ms. Castanel, how about you? Oh, you already used your blaster bomb, of course. Alright. We've got some mimic beacons here. Mob. There's not too many places you can go. I can get you all the way over there. It's possibly a little bit close. We'll find out. If it is, we'll just have to deal with it. Nope, good. Okay. Overwatch for this turn, I think. Dark Aavak, however, you're going to sneak a little bit closer. I want more intel.
Moving to designated
Not too
coordinates.
close, though. I want you close enough that you can use your gun, but not... rocket, sorry. But not so close that they're going to be able to do anything to you.
Moving to Overwatch.
Okay. Where are you going over there? At this point, I would super like it if you would just lob this in there, so that we know exactly where everyone is in this building. There we go. That is the correct way to use a battle scanner. We've got sight on an awful... Oh my good god! They've actually got what I could only assume is a sectopod. This game's version of a sectopod. That is, and it's right where I need to be. Oh, that's bad times. Such bad times. I really wish I still had that blaster launcher now. Okay, well, we haven't got enough time to muck around and dilly-dally. We've got to get in there, but... Oh, you get. I am with the fear, I must confess. Okay. Gonna be a bit of a trial by fire for you. I gotta be honest, I've brought you to a bit of a rough mission. And for that, I am genuinely sorry. Not as sorry as you probably are, but for what it's worth. Mob. Unfortunately, I kind of need to draw them to us. You're gonna move up.
Okay, ich gehe.
If need be, you can activate. Now, I'm hoping we don't activate the sectopod. I want these guys to come forward. No, you're overwatching. That's annoying. But that's fine. They've brought their friends all the way forward. Haywire Protocol would be super great if I could trust you, which I've clearly shown I cannot. Now, you're spotted. You could go for insanity on this one. 2 to 4 damage guaranteed. You can just flat out shoot that one. Okay, let's find out what's the chance that we've got. If we do this, then it's going to activate the sectopod. But wow, would that be awesome? Because it would have to fight the mech. Mob, I'm putting so much faith in you. And I know it's unfair of me to put this kind of pressure on you. But do it anyway. Yes, yes! Ha-ha! Mob, you're back in my good books. Well done, you. We have taken control of this mech. It shall now help us with the sectopod. There we go. We should be able to just wipe these guys out without too much issue. Do we get it on this turn? Yeah, you know, just smash the window as well. Thank you. I can actually give you kill zone, but that just seems silly. I could grenade that wall. You've got a shield, and I don't like you having one. So, how about we just take that away, shall we? Pop. 2 armor is shredded. It's always nice to see. You're going to be remaining there for now. Got a 28 chance, though. That's rubbish. You now have a 74. 6 to 8. There's a chance you'd kill it, but there's also a chance you wouldn't. Whereas a chain shot has a 59. No, it's not good enough chance. Could move a tad closer, perhaps, but I'd rather not cluster my troops together. So let's just go for this and just hope. Hope to goodness you get a good hit. Looks like you did. Well done. Very, very well done. Thank you very much. I do really want you to be a little bit closer, though. Not sure if Insanity actually cares about positioning. And if it doesn't, then we can always have... No, it doesn't seem to care.
Reality is fleeting.
Okay, Dark Aavak can always take this guy out if I need him to. There we go. Disorientated. Loads of damage. It's got 7 health left. Ruptured as well. I forget what ruptured means. But we would do potentially... Well, 7 to 9. We couldn't fail to kill. Let's actually have a look at this. Shadow Strike plus 25. Weapon crit plus 10. Defense, weapon accuracy, aim. Or I go with this and not have to give away my position. 76. What's the strike? 93. Okay, it's going to be a slash. Enjoy, Dark Aavak. It's fine. You got a critical as well. Ah, look at that. Look at that happy little smile. And you got some good loot as well. Ah, I'm glad. I'm really glad I went with that. Okay, now if we're super lucky, we might be able to hack that. But I don't think we can. What do we get? Advanced stock and superior speed, plus 3 mobility. Oh, okay. I like it.
This looks like the stuff.
Indeed. It is the stuff. Stuff that dreams are made of. Are they going to attack? They're not! They're like, no, we don't care. Oh, wait, you're an enemy.
This to defeat most of Earth's heavy conventional forces.
Okay.
It can punch through armor just as easily as it chews through infantry.
It was in Overwatch, oh my lord! Oh, you suck. You suck so bad. Oh, good God. Please don't. Oh, thank goodness it decided to go for the mech. Very, very bloody afraid I was right then. I will not lie to you. I thought Dark Aavak was about to, well, in a word, snuff it. I could rocket you. Could rocket them. I could go for the mech instead. See how the mech does. The mech really doesn't care too much. It's got micro missiles. It's got 2 of these. 3 to 5. I guess it would remove its armor, or I could just go for you guys. I could put it in a... Well, let's see what else we can do. I could move you down here and use the rocket. I think I want to.
I'm on the move.
Go, go, go. Get out of here, civilian. We don't want to play. Oh, Haywire Protocol is down for too long. That would have been so good. So good. Oh. Well. Got an 84 there. If I move you closer, you might have a better chance of doing something awesome.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Thank you. 86. Not really increased it much, but you'll do a lot of damage and you'll strip a lot of armor if you can do this. Please hit with the first shot. Yes! Hollow targeted as well. Everyone else is going to have a much easier time with this.
That armor's tough.
Yes, it is. You're about to deal with it, though. Don't worry. I have utmost faith. There we go. That is better.
Action.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's got an awful lot of health, mind you. It is terrifying. You've now got a 100% chance to hit. I'm going to keep you in reserve just in case I need that bloody mimic beacon. Time to shoot you with a rocket, though. I think. We've got 4 turns to get to what we need to get to. You know what? Is it possible that I could hit that? Yeah, I could hit both these things. I'm not sure if that's going to explode very big, but let's try at the very least. Go on. Get it. There we go. Go. Launch. Strip away its armor. Many explosions. Okay, it's got no more armor. You're up. 100% chance to hit. 6 to 8 damage. Please make this awesome. I want lots of damage here. Super, super high damage. Execution if possible. Alas. Honestly, if you'd executed a sectopod the first time we ever encountered one, I'm pretty sure I'd have to relinquish my my position as commander to you. Okay, you can do a lot of damage here. I would kind of like it. You can only hit these 2, so I'm going to move you back here and force them to have to move. Go. There we are. 45, 45, 70. What do micro missiles do? 3 to 5. They're pretty rubbish. That's 8 to 9. Go for it. You missed! What kind of numpty programmed your targeting computers? I'm very disappointed, honestly. I feel cheated. Okay, cereal. Thing is, how much health has it got? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it's got 8. We do 5 to 7. It's not good enough. Just flat out isn't good enough. Dark Aavak can kill it, yes, but you know what? Dark Aavak could go into ultra kill everything that moves over here mode. Can I get this in such a way that it also include? No, not easily. Okay. Killzone. Enhanced squad side overwatch in a cone of fire. It does depend on it moving, which it might not do. And 96. You will kill the thing. Okay. You know what? Just get a little bit closer. Is there any good cover here? I'm not going to stand next to this the thing when it explodes. Sod that for a game of toy soldiers. I strongly suspect that when it dies, it will actually, quite literally, explode. There we go. You cannot fail to kill it. Well done, Dark Aavak. You have achieved everything you ever wanted to. Not only did you kill a giant robot monster, you caused secondary damage by making it explode as well. That was just, you know, perfect in every measurable way. Alright, well, let's move in a little bit. What? I told you to move here, you derp. Well, I don't want it to hurt itself. This is a rubbish place to put anything, but okay, I'm going to put it here just in case death, I guess. That gives us no real cover. Can I have anyone else possibly move around here to tell me what kind of cover it is? If I move here, can everyone see me? If I'm over here, no. There, no. There. Where can they start seeing me? He really doesn't want to see you in many places. He cannot see... Oh, there. There you can see people. Oop. So I need a mimic beacon... like, right over there, unfortunately, but it doesn't seem to be likely to happen. We got 2 at the end of the day, so I can afford to use them. Go ahead. Let's just hope that's in a good enough place. I do not know if the Stun Lancer can see that properly. Which means you go ahead and gremlin heal poor old Raur Foxington. Very, very patient there, just waiting for a heal. He understood that there were more pressing matters to attend to. But does kind of like having full health. Especially when there are sectopos on the field. Granted, there's one less, but we don't know how many there were to begin with. So, you know, it's there on the side of caution. Still hacked. Okay, you're going for the mimic beacon, that's fine. It's fine. They're really, really bad aimed hostiles. Or hostiles with bad aim, I should say. English, hard sometimes. Haha! There we go. Bad luck, bad luck. It was a good effort, though. Use 2 moves. Ah, of course, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's got a sword attack. Okay. Now, I'm tempted to let that go back to the other side before I kill it. Otherwise, I don't get everything I want.
That detonator isn't going to wait. Get to the disarm it before we run out of time.
Alright, alright. I'll do my best. 81 on the Elite Lancer. Can anyone get over here in time? You can get there. But you were also the one that just used your bloody... Man, Pekin. I really hope this is some sort of hackable item, but I don't think it is. I think you'd already have been able to do it by now if you could. Alright, well... I don't think we're going to have it for very much longer, so I'm going to try and put it in a horrible position so it dies First, Aavak, I want you to get over there. Find out if there's anything bad there, because if there is, you can still move away at that point. There we go. Midnight. We'll see. Heavy mech. Like a micro missile, you. That'd be kind of useful. In fact, let's micro missile you, quite literally. Micro missiles. Can I not snap? Because I micro missiles. Don't do this to me. I know there's a way to get all of you. Like right there, occasionally. There, go. Yes. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not, but I'm hoping it will. Pow, pow, pow. Haha! Got you. Good times. That was quite fun. Okay, you can shoot him, you can shoot him. You can also actually shoot the mech if I want you to. I just have to do it in a very awkward way. Time for a grenade. Real one this time. Go ahead. Strip away the remaining armor of those units. There we are. Fire. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, and that was salvo, so you get another turn. Oh, you gotta reload. That is so annoying. Oh well. Let's see, you've got 45, 43. I could just move you in.
Absolutely.
Thank you. 50. Wow, you really are bad at aiming. Like, crazy bad. It's kind of embarrassing.
Roger that.
Really? We can hack it? Oh, okay. That changes everything.
I'll give it a shot.
Go, 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 go. Hack. Be awesome. Though, this might be something... We'll see what benefits we could get from it. Because if they're really awesome ones, I'll move Marb into position to try. 50% on current tech. Soldiers hacking stat permanently increased by 20%. That's worth having Marb try. That is absolutely worth having Marb try. That would have been glorious if we had Sheilab here. Because Sheilab is more of our combat hacker. Bit of a shame. Oh, well, that means that you can just basically kill them all. Murder them all. Leave none standing. All dead, please, yes.
Firing rocket.
Lovely. Critical on the right one.
That's host.
Indeed they are.
5, we're not picking up further contacts near your position. Site is secure. Move on the target before the charges detonate.
Kill it. I'm not going to let people get wounded just for the chance of getting its body. I know that sucks, but easier to do it that way. Alright, Marb. Can you hack it from here? Ah, you scoundrel. Okay, well, I am going to wait.
Fire shots.
Yeah, Overwatch for you.
Covering now.
You can reload.
Oh, yeah.
You can be in Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Likewise here. Overwatch, please. Marb, super want that thing hacked.
Wenn sein muss.
There we go. Let's see what we get. I was really certain the Marb should have been able to hack it from where he was already. 64%, it's worth the attempt. Absolutely worth the attempt. Begin the hack, Marb. Yes! Oh, that's glorious. 145 hacking now. That was enormously worth it.
Ich bin drin. Status confirmed. Mission
Wow.
accomplished.
The only person who got hurt was Firaxis, and that was largely because I didn't understand that psionic blast would damage someone as well. But that was amazing. We were up against a new type of enemy. We did well. New record on average damage per attack, 7.6. This Castanel dealt the most damage, made the most attacks was Dark Aavak, the most under fire was the Mimic Beacon, and moved the furthest was also Dark Aavak. Also, Dark Aavak killed a Sectopod. Just pointing that out there. He looks smug. He deserves it. This once. You're allowed your smugness, but only for a short time. Also, your armor looks amazing. It's a long ride back. How was your first mission? I hope it was pretty good. I think it's your first one. It might be a second, actually, but you're still a squaddy. Hopefully, I don't think you actually killed anything, so you might not get a promotion. We'll see. I should really have been trying to prioritize that. But once I saw the Sectopod on the field, basically all tactics of trying to farm EXP went out the window.
And the aliens paid the price.
Indeed they did.
Good work, Commander.
Okay. You're wounded, but you haven't slumped down. You're doing pretty well for yourself. Okay. Codex Brain. Leaves only this small, nearly featureless brain when it expires, which has proven remarkably resistant to biological and mechanical scans of any kind. Loot, auto-loader hair trigger, advanced stock, superior speed. That will be going to one of our rangers. An Archon Corpse, a Shield Bearer Corpse, Stun Lancer Corpse, and a Sectopod Wreck. And last, we didn't get the Mech Wreck. Behind the utilitarian and nearly featureless outer plating of the Sectopod lies an almost delicate frame of alien alloys hung with countless clusters of targeting computers and Illyrium power nodes. This thing looks like something Earth's military planners would have dreamt about controlling about 20 years ago. Heavy armor, advanced weapon systems, and yet still reasonably maneuverable in the field. Once we pull it apart, I'm hoping we'll find a means of improving our gremlins. Hooray! Now, this is something that I would like.
Excellent work, Commander.
Yeah, you've got a new engineer.
Continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
And they're not going to get any advanced ally plating. Power relay, increased construction speed. Yes, actually. Oh, that's already kind of there. There's nothing you can do. Well, it's a bit rubbish, really. Suppose I could just have you start excavating, really? Yeah, I think that's what you're going to do. Get to work. Be a fair old bit of supplies there, and soon we'll be able to send someone else down to help as well. But on that note, I'm actually pretty happy with how we did things.
On your order, Commander.
Yeah, I think you need to start on that right away.
Told, our troops took to calling this large robotic unit a sectopod, under the initial assumption that it was being controlled by a sectoid pilot. On closer inspection, we can see that is not the case.
Indeed.
Not unlike the mechanized Advent units, which were likely derived from the sectopod itself. This machine seems to be entirely autonomous.
Very well. Okay, have fun chopping that thing down. Try not to damage it too much. We really do want better gremlins, because that would frankly make Marb crazy good at hacking. But that is going to be it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed and are enjoying the series as a whole. As always, I look forward to any feedback you may have to offer, and if you'd like to see more XCOM 2 in the future, then do consider leaving a like on the video. But until next time, do take care.